Hey there, it's Elizabeth, and welcome back to another Ramble session. Whew. Yes, I'm out of breath a bit because I had to give Jackson, my dog, a talking to, because this is now the second time I'm filming this video, because he exploded in the first one, and I just can't have that. I know y'all say you don't mind, but I know I mind, you know, when I'm watching a video and then all of a sudden this piercing dog bark occurs. Anywho, let's hope that he behaves himself. Jackson. Oi, okay. First and foremost, if you're a mama out there, I do hope that you had a wonderful Mother's Day. And I wish you a very happy Mother's Day belated. Yeah, our weekend was nice and relaxing. Yeah, nice and relaxing. We didn't do much of anything. We had a marathon on Prime videos, and so that's what we did. My husband's so cute. He wrote my little love note this morning to me apologizing that, you know, we didn't really do anything yesterday. And because he was not feeling well this weekend at all. And so in my response, I replied to him and tried to reassure him that if he doesn't know after 30 years that my absolute favorite thing to do is nothing, okay? Yeah, so doing nothing yesterday was like the perfect Mother's Day for me. Okay, so let's get into what's been going on here. Haven't really been too busy lately, but I have been making things here and there. And so let's start with the Fauxbonichi front. Okay, I still have not done Saturday or Sunday's page, which are these two pages here. And then obviously I still haven't even done all of the headers. So I need to work on that at some point. But yeah. But what I wanted to show you, there are a couple things I'll show you. This is a coin roll paper clip embellishment that I do have a video on. I'll show you those in a second. But look at that cat butt coaster. Is that not the funniest, cutest thing you've ever seen, right? Oh my goodness. So, one of the gals, one of my friends on Facebook had posted it on her personal account. Let me take a sip of my yummy shake. Yum. That is my vegetable fruit shake. Anywho, so she had shown the cat butt coaster, and yes, that is the name of it, cat butt coaster. She had shown a picture of it on Facebook, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cute. I have to make one for my girlfriend. And I wish I had it here to show you, but I don't because I gave it to my crafty bestie. And yeah, she came over last week for Crafty Bestie Day, and what she worked on was this patchwork paper. This isn't hers, this is mine. She took hers home, but she liked it so much that she wanted to make her own for a journal, so she worked on that. And then what I worked on were these, okay? And so what these are little coin hold. See, it's a coin holder that you get either from the bank. I got mine from the whatchamacallit office supply store. So they're just little paper clip embellishments that you clip into your journals, and they're kind of a marriage between Jessica Rapp's clusters and another video that I had seen. I believe her name is Kelly Snow. I'll list all the links below, and I'll list the video that I did. It was a tutorial about these, but I will warn you, there are barking dogs in that video. So you've been warned. And then inside here is just a little tag, right? These were so much fun to make, super cute, and I want to make some more. I just want to fill up this whole thing. Then, well, here, I'll just put some of them out here so you can see them in case you didn't see the other ones. Some get clipped on this way, right? And some are clipped on going the opposite way, okay? So I made some of those, and those were super duper fun to make and super easy too. I mean, really easy. And then I was watching Carla Frizzell, and I will leave her link below. She's a sweetheart and a half. And she was making also, what was it? Paperclip embellishments, but they were different than these. And they were so adorable. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Go over and check those out because they are adorable. And yeah, so I want to make some of those as well. You need to go to her channel to see the video to see what I'm talking about. Okay? But they were really super cute and looked fairly easy to make, something that I might be able to handle. And she was also making, like, she also showed, it was a little short tutorial on making a pocket page for your junk journal. Yeah, so I'm going to make some of those as well. Yeah, I am. So, yeah, got a lot of things to work on. And then, so I want to work on some more of these at some point. Let's put these in here properly so everything doesn't fall out. Okay. Then I had made some tea dyed paper, and I had this is tea that I drank. So I saved these little, you know, the little packaging that the tea bag comes in. I am sure there's something I can do with these. These make the sweetest little pockets, or you can make a paper clip somethings out of them. I'm not really sure, but I'm going to figure it out. Let me tell you, I'm going to figure it out, and I'll let you know when I do, right? So there's that. And then I was at the Dollar Tree this weekend, and I got some of these, and for $1. Excuse me. And they look like this, okay? They have a lid, and then inside it fits a, what's it called? A file folder. So let's see, in this file folder, I am so determined to get organized, guys. I don't know if it's ever going to happen, but I'm going to try. In this one, this is holding my color dyed paper. Oh, that's coffee dyed. That doesn't belong in there. Get out. So I've shown you this before. What I do is, and this is a beautiful cover. It's looking very dark in the video, but it's not. It's a very light lavender color. What I do is here's another one that hasn't been dyed. See? Whoops, sorry for the glare. Okay, I get these for like $1 a piece when I'm out and about. Not at the Dollar Tree. I usually find them either at Marshall's or at Bell's Outlet, TJ Maxx, Home Goods. Okay, so that's where I get these, and they're for $1. Now, they're stapled. They are bound with a staple. So you take the staples out, and then you get a full sheet of paper, okay, that you can then just fold in half and put into your junk journal, you know, sew it into the signature, and you have this lovely colored paper with lines. I happen to enjoy lines, so, and I enjoy them going up and down, right? So you can write on it. So I made a whole book of various colored papers, okay? And I still want to make some more. And I'll tell you how I dyed this. I dyed these papers using, what's it called? What is it called? They're in a little squeeze bottle. Come on, someone just shout it out for me. Food coloring, thank you. I dyed these with just food coloring, okay? And all I do is I take them, I fill an 8.5, what is it called? Like an 8.5 by 11 glass baking dish, and I fill it about, you know, to, I don't know, like 1/3 of the way with water, and then I drop in as much food coloring as I desire, swirl it around so that the water gets all, you know, green, pink, purple, orange, whatever, and then I dunk the papers in, and then I take them out, and I usually dry them in the oven, okay? And then, believe it or not, I ironed these. Some of them got tears as I was taking them out, but I don't really care about that. Yes, believe it or not, I actually ironed paper because while I love the crinkly effect, on some papers, on some I do not. So, yeah, I went ahead and ironed those. So anyway, that's what I'm going to use, I think, these little file folders for, or not the file folders, but this little storage container, because that way I can have one that has like my dyed papers in it, and I can maybe have one that has, you know, my color dyed papers in it, or my, what's it called? My coffee dyed papers, you know, whatever. Or maybe I'll make a box and just make it like a vintage box, so that when I'm working on a vintage junk journal or a vintage whatever, then I have everything collected in one box. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. I'll keep you posted. Okay, then I went to the library and I did find a few magazines. Okay, oh, and I had a question. I'll tell you about the question in a second. These books are really cool for a lot of different look at that right there. See, you could just cut that out and use it as an embellishment in your book. Rain boots, okay? If it's a rainy day, oh my gosh, I'm going to cut that out right now because, oh, let me check the other side. Oh, look at that. Well, that's adorable, but I like the rain boots better. So I'm just going to cut this out. And I'm going to use it in my Fauxbonichi for Sunday because it has been rainy, rainy, rain. Okay, so yes, here was the question. That was somebody had put on this channel. Hello, Elizabeth. Good grief. Maybe I need more coffee. She was telling me how she has very little supplies, okay? She doesn't have like washi tape yet, and excuse me, here's Fred, and things like that, okay? There are ways to decorate your book for very little money or for free, okay? In this case, I've done it for free. At our local library, they do have a section, it's a fairly large section if you ask me, of free books. Of course, I always leave a donation to keep our library going, but that's where I get my magazines from. I do not have subscriptions to magazines. I do not pay for subscriptions to magazines. I will not pay for subscriptions to magazines. I do not buy magazines, okay? Yet, I have an entire 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, probably 9 magazine holders filled to the gills with magazines that I've gotten all for free from my library. So there's an idea. Check out your local library because, like I said, okay, look, there it is. I just found a lovely little, you know, galoshes or whatever to illustrate that it was rainy yesterday. Okay, and this too is what I call fluff. When you're decorating your pages, I've gone, for instance, okay, I've gone a lot more simple with my pages. This is from a magazine that I got free at the library again, okay? I look through them, you know, some things I do have in my stash. This happens to be just a picture I took with my phone and I printed it out on photo paper, and that's that. I do decorate with washi tape because I have washi tape, but these are like desk calendar pieces that I had from last year. This is a magazine clipping. So I decorate my pages very minimally. And to be honest, oh, look at that pretty picture right there. That's a pretty, if it's not with a glare, let me get up and see. Yeah, look at that. I could cut that out and put that on a page for springtime or something. So my whole point of all this is that there are ways to decorate your page and do it for very little to no money at all. Another idea also, and I did type this in my response to this particular viewer, is I do believe you can go online to like magazines.com or something like that. I don't know of the exact address, but if you type in the search engine free magazines, okay, you will come to a website where you can actually click on a magazine and you can order it for free. There are also magazines that you can get for free, or catalogs, I should say, catalogs that you can get for free. And you simply go to their website and you order one of their catalogs, okay? If you're in the US, I'm not sure if this viewer subscriber is in the US or not, but if you're in the US, Pier 1 Imports is an awesome magazine for a lot of really pretty images that you can use. There's another one. Let me see. I am right here. I'm just like, here it is. Okay. Here's a magazine here. It's called Desperate. All right. And you go to tinsigns.com is their website. Okay. tinsigns.com right there. And you can order this catalog. Excuse me. And it has all of these images in it. These are actually, look at that, beach ones. This is actually, I think, like a wholesale catalog, but so many cute. Oh gosh, you can't even see what I'm, okay, here's some little snippy ones. Some of them are, you know, rather crass, but you know, you get the idea. But there are some really, here's some on the Wizard of Oz, okay? Some on superheroes. There's a, look at that image of Superman. I mean, that would look great in a journal. So, anyway, yeah, my whole point of that was that there are many ways to go about decorating your pages if you so desire, okay? But again, decorating your pages, that's just the fluff of it all, you know, that's the fluff of it all. It is the creative part of it all. But to me, the most important part of your journal, whether it's a Fauxbonichi or not, is what you write in it, you know, because you're capturing memories and moments of your everyday life and things that are going on. And so that's what's most important. Anyway, that was a very long answer. Okay. So I had gotten some of these magazines, right? From the library to use. And then I also found this book here on orchids, and excuse me again, it has just lovely pictures. Now, these are glossy pictures, and so what I would and they're the perfect size for like a journaling card, okay? How about that? So I could either make journaling cards out of them, or I know Jessica Rapp, and I'll leave her link below as well. Jessica makes like clusters, almost paper clusters, and she'll layer up a bunch of things, and then she'll put a beautiful floral botanical picture on it, do some sewing on it, and she'll use it as a tuck spot. She'll use it as part of her cover for her journals. So I'm not sure if she has like a specific video on how to make them, but she does show them on her videos. So I just thought this book was great. It has so many beautiful, without the glare, so many beautiful florals, and yeah, so I'm going to use that for something. And then look at this book. It is in pristine condition. Once I'm done using all the innards, I can use this as a one signature junk journal if I wanted to. So yeah, perfect size. What else? Last thing, crochet, of course. Somebody had asked me this is my lapghan for my aunt, and I'll show you the side here. See, I put on just I think this was a double crochet stitch as a border, and then I did a 5 double crochet scallop along the edge, and there's one of the corners. Sorry for the shaking. I keep bumping the table. So yeah, this was super fun to make, and it took about 3 of the Karen big cakes to make. Okay. And it's like a throw. It's a lapghan / throw. So it's not as big as a throw, but it's bigger than a lapghan. Yeah. I don't use patterns. I just find a stitch that's easy for me, and I go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So somebody, I think it was on Facebook, asked me, you know, she really wanted to learn how to crochet and asked me which channel I watch. I watch a lot of different crochet channels. However, the one that I watch a lot is, I believe it's called Blossom Crochet, and I'll leave the link below. And whenever I have a question, I go to her channel, and like when I want to do the border here, I just look up how to add a crochet border, and a video will pop up from Blossom Crochet, and then I just follow her directions and do my border. So yeah, if ever I have a question, like I said, I've never learned how to read a pattern. I haven't even tried to learn to read a pattern because, quite frankly, they are like Chinese to me. So it's much easier for me to see what they're doing and for them to talk to me about it. And that's actually how I learned how to make the cat butt too. In fact, I had a lot of questions on the cat butt coaster, so I will leave that link to the video that I learned from how to make that cat butt coaster. And it seriously, it took me all of 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes. I mean, I did have to rewind the video a few times and rewatch some areas because I am, you know, a relative beginner in crochet. So yeah, anybody can learn to crochet. I'm not going to tell you that it's easy. Now I can tell you that it's a little bit easier for me now that I have a few lap gans under my belt, but I still have to refer to videos and refer to directions and refer to people teaching me how to do each little thing. So yeah, if you want to learn how to crochet, you can do it. You can do it. Don't you fear. You get yourself some yarn, you get yourself some hooks, and set yourself up with some YouTube channels, and, you know, shop around YouTube as well, because what works for me and what I understand might not work for you. So find a person who you can learn from. Okay, everybody learns differently. So there are a lot of crochet YouTube videos out there, and excuse me, yeah, I would suggest shop around, you know, and just type into the YouTube search bar, you know, how to make a chain stitch, how to, you know, or crochet for beginners or something like that. And you'll come up with so many videos to teach you step by step how to do it. So I finished that project, and now I am on to this sweet project, which I had started a few months ago. And this is just, again, the granny stitch, which I am most comfortable with right now. So I had this variegated baby yarn, and I had 2 skeins of it. And once I used up the 2 skeins, obviously it's not big enough for a baby blanket. So I got some pink, because the baby that this is for is a little girl. I got some pink and started on the pink. Now what I'm going to do, and who knows, if you're a crocheter out there, tell me if I can do it or not. Well, you know what? I'm going to do it anyway. So we'll see how it turns out. I'm going to add pink onto this bottom here as well. So like here it is so far, if you can see it, right? Okay. So I'm going to add on, well, I did add on pink and go that way. And then this is the beginning of it. Okay. So this is the bottom of it right now. I'm going to go ahead and continue on with a granny stitch from this direction, or from this end of the blanket down that way, right? And go the opposite way. Then I will go around and I'm going to try to do a granny stitch border. We're going to see how that works. And then I will do a scallop border on it as well. So yeah, I'm excited to see how this turns out. And that's the way I'm learning how to crochet, by trial and error. And a lot of times by error only. So of course, that's the way we learn though, right? We learn by trial and error, you know? I mean, if no one ever made a mistake, how would anybody learn anything? Oh, well. Anyway, I think this is coming out so precious, and I can't wait to see it done. And I hope it comes out all right. We'll see. We'll see. And I'll keep you posted on that. And yeah, I'll keep you posted on a lot of the different things I showed you today. Make sure you always check in the description box below. I will have all the links. I always, if ever I mention somebody that has a YouTube channel that has inspired me, or I have seen something that I enjoy on their channel, I will shout them out and I will leave their link below. So if you want to go over, and if you think it's something that, you know, that you want to further investigate, the link is right there, easy enough for you to click on and head on over. So yeah, I'll leave the crochet links. I'll leave the link to these little things that I did, the coin wrapper, paperclip embellishments, and the people that I mentioned. So yeah, make sure you check the description below. And I hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful week. Oh, and I'll leave the cat butt coaster link too, if you want to make a cat butt coaster. They're super cute and super fun to make. So anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking it out with me. Thanks for listening to all my ums. And the dog didn't bark once. Yay! Oh, I'll have to give them a treat. So, have a great rest of your week and have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will catch you later. Bye.